Canadian booksellers are looking very closely to see if the federal government is going to go through with retaliatory tariffs against the U.S. on April 2nd, because books and the supply chain that they are in are heavily integrated with the United States. And if the tariffs are to go forward, the owner here at Pulp Fiction Books in Vancouver says it could be devastating for the industry.
We think that if a 25% tariff is placed on books entering Canada, that it has the potential to instantly destabilize and potentially permanently cripple the Canadian publishing and bookselling industry. It would be catastrophic.
Chris Brayshaw has been selling books at Pulp Fiction on Main Street for 25 years. If you're not an avid reader or bookstore patron, shops like these might be the last place you'd expect to be bracing themselves from the ongoing trade war. The first round of counter tariffs against the U.S. didn't cover books, but the second round this April will.
I'll believe it when I see it. Part of the U.S. federal government's current kind of playbook is a kind of rapid fire threats, which are then like walked back or modulated.
If the tariffs go ahead, Brayshaw says he's prepared to immediately cut back on books shipped from the U.S., but depending on the bookstore, that's easier said than done. Brayshaw says the vast majority of the book printing in North America happens south of the border, and any Canadian retailer that sells books, from mom-and-pop stores like these to the little aisle at the grocery store, could be affected.
Many Canadian authors, especially if they are published by a larger publisher, chances are that even though they are Canadian, their book is printed in the United States, or their book, even though they're Canadian, their book is warehoused in the U.S.
Massey Books is another Vancouver bookstore bracing itself for book tariffs, letting customers know online that the cost of some items may rise. In an Instagram post, it says the Canadian Independent Booksellers Association is actively working with bookstores, Indigo, and Canadian publishers to coordinate a response to the federal government. We reached out to the CIBA for more information. While Brayshaw still thinks the chances of counter tariffs are slim, he believes this potential development in the U.S.-Canada trade war could mean layoffs across the industry.
I think that the U.S. president is a dangerous fool. I think that a lot of U.S. economic and foreign relations policy is being run, I'll be polite and say, by the seat of his pants.
In Vancouver, Kier Junos, City News.